Everyone. Get quite a few questions about frame building in general, which I'm always happy to answer. The number one question I get is probably how do I cut my tubes? How am I making the mitres in the tubes? I've got a small mill that can do the job. I've got a grinder and a set of files that can also do the job. But most often I use this little guy. It's a Notchmaster from JD Squared, made in the States. These just use a hand drill, which I really like because it means that you can alter the speeds and feeds by hand, by feel as you go. These are most often, I think, used by roll cage fabricators or even motorcycle frame fabricators who are using thicker walled tubing than we use for bikes, but it's perfectly capable of cutting bicycle tubing and heat treated tubing as well. The trick is really just to go super slow with it, especially when you've got high tooth engagement at the start and the end of the cut, nice and slow. These fine tooth hole saws do really help, but you can get by with just the plain old yellow Starrett hole saws that are really common. Yeah, because like I say, you can alter the speeds and feeds by feel as you go. I think I get a cleaner cut with this guy than I do on the mill. And that just saves time when you come to hone the mitre, whichever way you choose to cut your tubing, you're going to need to at least clean and deburr the tube. And this makes that much quicker. It also makes the setup time a breeze because almost every mitre I make is different to the last. This is just so fast. You chuck the tubing in, you set the angle and off you go. That's it. So yeah, I really rate these. You can replace the bearing block and the arbors. Mine's getting a little bit tired now, but everything's replaceable. They're affordable in the first place, and I think they do a great job. Yeah, so if you're into frame building or you just want to make some notches in tubing for whatever reason, make a table, whatever, yeah, this would be my number one recommendation for sure. If you're in the UK, you can pick them up from Stacey's, as well as the fine tooth hole saws. Yeah, great little bit of kit.